ST trim is all by itself. New interior. The usuals. The usual. Yeah. Thanks for watching. What we got here is a 2024 Buick Envision. Buick's been on a renaissance lately, and with the new face of the Envision, we've seen this very similar on the all-new Encore when it got a facelift, the all-new Envista when it came out. So now the Envision kind of follows suit. A lot of those things where you see this trapezoid-like grille, the ST trim, as you see here, it was a package last generation, but now it's become a whole new trim level. And I really like it because the black accents have become a super popular, trendy option in the automotive industry today. And Buick is right on point by making a package now a trim level. And with that package, what you do get is, again, these black ice chrome up front, but also these wheels here. You're going to get a 20-inch black aluminum rim, and black mirror caps really stands out with this white background. And also, there's no chrome on the vehicle whatsoever. What used to be around your windows is now been blacked out. You also get black accents on your roof rails, and then down on the bottom, your rocker guards, that's been blacked out with a little decorative black ice chrome just for a little extra flair. So with the taillights, you get a similar design of what we've seen before, but instead of your traditional red lens, this one's got more of a pinky tune to it. And when you see the LED lights at night, it just kind of gives it more of that Buick signature. They put Buick on the back of the vehicle again. A couple of years ago, they were taking that off. They were going to let the logo do all the talking. But now that they've changed this logo, I guess it coincides. Make sure you get the name. Make sure you get this new Tri-Shield logo, which looks really cool. And we saw the black accents on the rocker guards. So it comes down into your bumper applications. So again, a little bit more of some chrome decorative on the bottom. It's a black ice chrome, not the bright accents that we've seen popular before. And you can see kind of, there's no taillights showing, so they have more of a mock-up design of where the exhaust pipes could be. So there's two reasons why people want an SUV, and the second most popular reason is for cargo carrying capacity. You do get a generous amount of space. I don't have the exact amount, but it's something about that deep and something about that wide and about this tall. And underneath, you can see you got a spare tire underneath. You got this plastic insert that goes all the way around. It keeps the road noise out, and the privacy shield is standard, but when you close it, it'll just access there. On the rear, these seats do fold flat. So if you were carrying something a little long, there goes, sorry.
Should I see it?
Now, we'll do that again. Start from the top. Now the seats fold flat, so you do get a 60-40 split that will come in through here. Lots of room going all the way up to your front passengers, but check this out. We have a garnet red leather interior. You got to see more of this. So we have a whole new interior as well. And I said the garnet red or this Renaissance red, either way, it's got a black and plum tune to it and a lot of different textures. Up here, you get more of a suede-like material. That's probably a faux suede, so some stitching and some contrast cutouts in here. Again, the quilting on the seat covers, you get 3 different patterns that will come in, so it's very stylish and comfortable as well. I feel like I'm sitting in a catcher's mitt right now. One thing that we've seen on the previous generation is you do have this kind of butterfly wing when it comes down to your storage here. So if I wanted to keep my armrest, somebody still could reach in here. Storage space for wireless charging, and also they've gone more of this volume button right here, because we always talk about where is the volume button on our touchscreen, so they kind of kept it in through here. What is missing is the traditional gear selector. There's no pistol grip. The Envisions before had your electronic precision shift with your button pushing. We don't have that anymore. So now they've moved it up here. GM's doing a really good job. They've moved it up onto the column, because too many people have spent too much time trying to figure out how to do a precision shift. So this one, if you've seen any of our videos over the last year, it's real simple. You pull it towards you, you pull down, and you're in drive. And if you want to go into reverse, it's the opposite. So then it shows your rear view camera shows up here. And then there's a little P button at the end of your stock. You push that, you're back in park. Seems super, super simple. So you probably noticed there's a whole lot of screen going on right here. And screen envy is completely fulfilled because we have one gigantic piece of glass, but there's actually 3 screens going on at once. Over here on my left, we have, controls for the heads-up display. And in the driver information center, pretty simple. I got today's date, I got the speed, I got my audio, I got my park, I got my 2-wheel drive, all-wheel drive. And then over here on this area is my infotainment system, which looks identical to any other of the Google built-in that we've seen, where you get your quick menu over here, plus all your icons. It's quick to touch, where, snappy reactions back and forth. And a few things that we have noticed before is they're taking away some of the light design, so they just put a button right here, an icon, that if you push this, it'll show that it's on auto. Most of you, it'll be set and forget. You'll never have to worry about it. But if you did want to turn your lights on, you do have this option here, this option here. You can turn them off completely, but I promise you, you put them on auto, never have to touch that ever again. And above me is the panoramic sunroof. So as you can see, it goes all the way back over all passengers in the vehicle. When this slides back, it'll stop about halfway. So you have your open air feel here and your skylight for your back passengers as well. Good thing it's not so sunny. Protect my bald head. So if I was sitting behind myself, I have a lot of room in through here, where I have lots of leg room, tons of foot room here, and there's some bolstering on the sides, so I'm fairly hugged in these seats. There's also an armrest with cup holders that works out really well, and there is venting that you can see for your back passengers. There's also heated seats on both sides, and down here you can see there's a USB and USB-C for charging, so those devices can be, kept up to date while you're on those road trips.
Get out. Feels like a hug, you said. You don't get hugged often.
I gotta buy a Buick. So under the hood, we're gonna get Buick's 2-liter turbo. It's got a 228 horsepower and 258 pound-feet of torque. That's paired up with a 9-speed automatic. So you're gonna get a lot of torque when you need it for accelerating and passing, but it's a 4-cylinder, so it's gonna be relatively good on fuel because it runs on regular grade gasoline. So the 2024 Buick Envision, the ST trim, which you see here, I believe is going to be the most popular one. Comes in many different colors. And if you wanted to see why Buick can be around for 124 years and still stay relevant, feast your eyes on a Buick Envision. Please smash the like button, and don't forget to subscribe. What we've noticed for the Canadian version is the all-wheel drive is standard equipment. I don't know if that's true or not. Instead of your more of a...
The mic flipped, or the camera flipped.
Just hold it.
It got heavy.
If you're good, I'm good. I can talk all day.
My feet hurt.
Emmy, you tell me that way too often. You and your booty. So the 2024 Buick Envision, the ST trim, I believe is going to be the most popular one. It's an ST trim, meaning subscribe today.